welcome back. Yes. Let me get this straight. Welcome back to my divine panel of the Infinite Eight, to divinely intervene as needed for my highest good, aka the highest good, aka, you know, stuff like that. So I don't know how much I should divulge today, but I know that I shall engage in the practice offline convo, rather discreet, rather demure, rather a direct convo with my expanded divine panel of the Infinite Eight, which includes also now activated the Morrigan. Ah! So wonderful. Okay, so it is Wednesday. We're going to use the Rolio Dark Tarot and to offset it, the Fountain Tarot. I'll just say they offset each other, okay? Okay, let's be a little fair here. Let's be no double standards, okay? All right. So let's get some energy cards here first on these, and then I'll do it. Well, I introduced it first with the Dark Tarot, so might as well just go with that. So I just do a few shuffles there. Oh, a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is when you ain't got no money in the Pentacle physical 3D plane, you are forced, you are absolutely forced and required to find the funds within, the your value within. Okay, you are more than just your situation. If you have a job, you say, I am more than just my job. When you are an artist, I am more than just what I produce. When you do not have a job, then or like do not have a paycheck, then you say, I am more than just this now moment. I am more. They say the now moment is all there is. No, I'm an infinite being, biatch. So I am more than just what this piece of pie is offering, even if it's just a tin with some crumbs. So, you know, I'm more than just that. Okay, so you have to be objective. Look at the freaking masterpiece. Okay, that's a prefix there. Okay, so what's the energy card here? We're going to start off with this, okay? Five of Cups. Okay, so you have to say goodbye to certain things, even like this prissy, clean-cut version of what you think, what you're supposed to be in society. And I tried to fulfill that. I tried, man. I tried. But, you know, when you don't have, how do I say it? This is not an idea of lacking. We're not going to go toxic positivity and say, like, you know, you have to diminish those statements. You have to get rid of the statements of lack. And it's like, let me tell you something here, okay? You want to see what's in my bank account? You want to see my bills? Okay. You however you want to interpret that, that's what that is, okay? I got to face that. So, that means you cannot, if you cannot pay all of the bills right now, then that's just what that is. So you have to, you know, make selections. You have to make selections on where you can move resources, this and that. And I'm not about to, you know, I don't think Spirit wants me to waste my time in going through my wardrobe or like my house and spend X amount of time posting up like these certain items that are like, oh, $5 here, $3 there, $2 there, you know, like $1.50 after, you know, cuts are made. And it's like, you know, I don't think Spirit wants me to do that. I don't think Spirit wants me to live that life when I have thousands of dollars to like account for in payables. Okay, I don't think Spirit wants me to do that, because having to do that monthly or even for just 1 month is no. I can't. I don't think Spirit wants me to live that life. So it's time to say goodbye to certain things. You know, Spirit, you just tell me, like, I think this is letting go of, like, your reputation, you know. 8 of Wands. So there's going to be some communication. February is not over yet, but it makes me so sad. It makes me so sad sometimes. I don't know what to say about that. Because a lot of things that I've read in public, you know, on live version, they, like, what's supposed to happen with certain jobs. I was supposed to get, you know, a higher pay grade as expected. I was supposed to get a promotion. For certain karmas, people were supposed to be exited out of certain groups. So some people were supposed to be fired. You know, like, I don't know what happened. And I don't believe that's destiny swap. I believe that's another kind of manipulation. Certain things happened along the way. Certain negotiations where maybe somebody gave up a little bit more cooch in order to keep their spot, you know? Or a lot more, you know? So, I don't know. But, you know, I have to be smart about preparing myself for, it's just like, you know, understanding, possible exit plans and understanding and knowing more about there's also entries, yeah, rites of passage. So, you know, this is, that's what's happening. So this is the full moon. Oopsie. What happened there? There was a card that was turned up here. Okay. So, all right, my divine panel of the Infinite Eight, including the activated Morrigan. What do you, okay, this is what you want to say. The Devil card and 3 of Swords in reverse. So things are happening aggressively. Absolutely aggressively. Like my divine panel, this is the Morrigan. I'm pushing forward, like birthing something into existence. And, the Morrigan takes care of herself for sure. In order to be able to come up as a leader, as a major representative. I think she's known for fate, war, victory, and it's a turn of the events. And she's made herself surface several times. And once I acknowledged her, like, oh, are you sure? Are you making yourself known for me? Or like, are you sure? And so I would read some cards, and her messages are quite blaring and clear. Yes, you are not imagining things, for sure. And this is basically her energy. Like, she's going to push forward, like, lady with a baby, coming right through, but she means no harm to me. And, she's like, I can assure you, like, I can come through, with a sense of wrath, but you are not going to be harmed in this, Tina. So, and this is another duplication of her telling me this. So the Morrigan, thank you. So when I'm saying that she takes care of herself, this is almost as though, like, she discovered that she was pregnant, and she's, like, in her second trimester or third trimester, or, like, like well into her second trimester. And so the pregnancy, consciously speaking, is almost like, oh, you know, it's a quick turnaround time. So even the birthing is quite quick because of this. Again, it's a quick turnaround time. That's what she's saying. Anyway, okay, so that's the energy there. She should just make herself known. Okay, make yourself at home. Okay, all right. So let's go. 2, 3, 2, 1. Cheese. What is this? Left side is Knight or Page of Swords on the recipient side. That's me. That's me, the boy with a broken halo. There's that song, Black Keys. And on the right side, the doing side is 10 of Pentacles with a Page of Pentacles in reversal. So, as I invest in, so there are learnings that I'm tending to, okay? And and what it is it's a self-investment, you know? Just like I was saying, you know, in order to bring quality and the assurance, you have to invest in yourself, and that it's producing exactly that, like multitudes of wealth, legendary wealth, fantastic. So this is for the full moon. Today is where it's at. So I have the help of the Morrigan. This is my fate. Whatever's happening right now, it's happening for me. Not to me, not against me, but with me. Okay. It's a propeller. Okay? That's what it's giving me the nudge. Not from, maybe from the side, maybe from behind. I don't know. Alright, so let's do this. Okay. Let me do another secondary thing. Okay. 2, 3, 2, 1. Cheese. What is it? Ace of Swords in reverse and the Hangman on the doing side. So just saying, like, as a learner, okay, with a Page of Swords on the recipient side, it's like, there's some things to pin down, but ultimately, there's no real battle in this. Like, put your sword down. Like, I will assist you in this fight. I will delegate. So that's what she's telling me. The Morrigan is telling me, put your sword down, kind of like pencils down. So this is internalizing the lesson, and any battles that need to be fought, the Morrigan will be handling herself and or delegating to others that will handle certain situations. The Hangman is on the doing side, so things are working out on their own. This is definitely an area, like, you see hand sign in the back, like, you don't need to raise your sword towards anybody. You don't need to create like spell casting either. Not that I really do a lot of that, because I know that it's very potent. So yeah, just being careful, you know, and being, you know, just kind of doing the Yoda thing with that, you know. When I'm called to, I'll do it. But anyway, this is, there's kind of like a light bulb effect in standing apart, being objective, you know, and, you know, staying separate from any like pokes or prods. Okay, that's what they're saying here. Okay, so back to the Royal Dark Tarot. Okay, Morrigan, what do you want to tell me for this full moon and the current situation? Ace of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so never feel it lacking. But you got to do what you got to do, for sure. You have to still respond to the world, but what you're bringing to the table is substantial. Yeah. It's a golden pentacle. Okay, so what she's telling me is, oh, Like, when you're responding to the world, even as currently as it stands, that there's auspicious things coming through for me. Something's in formulation. Something is in the writings for me. I still need to create the backup plan in, you know, canceling certain accounts. And today I decided I'm not gonna get my 99-cent cup of coffee. I always thought, like, I deserve at least a little bit. 99 cents, oh, $1.07 with tax, okay? I shouldn't, like, be afraid of, you know, the turnaround of, money movements. And also, like, treating myself. And right now, $1.07 doesn't seem like it's, for a while, it doesn't seem like it has, you know, it would create a profound effect. Being that, like, if we're to save, you know, that for a month, like, I don't do it every single day, but practically every day, now, or I have been for a while, but, you know, 30 to 40 bucks per month is not gonna make a dent in paying thousands of dollars and keeping a roof over my head, you know, with utilities and all of that. It's not going to make a dent. Like, seriously, why should I sacrifice, like, hold myself to a lesser value that I can't even afford $1.07 per, you know, per, just to get myself going, you know, like, excited. And at this point, I have to really, you know, look at that and just, and see other alternatives of, you know, of what else I can do. And, because the coffee that I make at home, like, sometimes it's just not as good, but I think I just have to put heart into it, because last night's was good. The one that I'm going to carry into today is still good, is definitely good. Okay. So I'm here, parked out in the parking lot of a place that I normally go to see, like, if I can give up smoking. Like, seriously, I don't even have the cravings for it. And yesterday, there was a supposed trigger. And I did not, like, even think about having a cigarette. How crazy is that? So good, so good. And it's like, if I can combat that, then, you know, $1.07 per, like, I shouldn't feel like it's a restriction. I should applaud myself, like, okay, I'm going to use all the resources that I have right now, until, like, something else comes through. Let's go through those sacrifices, okay? I can do this. Because it's not even really a sacrifice. It's just like a challenge. Okay, can you do this, Tina? Yes, I can. So I'm here putting myself in a situation. Usually when you're trying to quit something, you don't put yourself in those situations. But, like, if I did that with smoking, I can do that here. And I just want to do it for the diligence, for the practice, for, like, reprogramming my mind that just because I'm in a certain situation doesn't mean I have to succumb to its temptations. Which includes, like, if I'm put in another job arena or whatever, I don't need to succumb to the whole, like, drama, toxic, you know, PC, whatever thing, like clicks, whatever. I don't need to give into that. I am a standalone entity. I am magnificent at that. So let's go with that. This would so yeah, I don't have any craving towards it. Yeah. So the Fool card in reversal. Okay. So is something about to happen where I think I'm on the brink of something. Yeah, like throwing a snowball, you see, but it's like, this is a tsunami swell project, so it's like, I'm about to throw down, like, for sure, like a snowball, but, it's Morrigan style, so, okay, so the Magician in reverse and Seven of Swords in reverse, yeah, so this is, me pulling magic, but it's like, inner alchemy, where it's yeah, this is cocoon style, but it's gonna have a huge rush, like a major turn of event. Major turn of, yeah, because there's a water there, and then Seven of Swords over here is kind of like snowball. Oh my gosh, a snowball. Oh, look, snowball, and then how it looks like water. Do you see? This is Seven of Swords, where it's like lies, BS, deceit, etc. This is in reversal, so it's doing away with that. Like, you see, like the Batcave thing, like Target, you know, like the cocoon status is actually it's like in your face, like type of indirect combating almost. So it targets like the BS. Do you understand? Like it's gonna wash away. Like what do you call it? What is it? Moses parting the seas kind of energy. So yeah, this is definitely what's happening here, and it's kind of happening like on a granular level, primordial, because we have 0-1 here. In fact, 0-1-7. Yeah, so 17, that's the star card. Low key, like, or undercover star energy. This is like a star emerging from the waters, or a star that holds bodies of water. For sure. So, but what I'm saying, Morse code is 0-1, you know, here. No BS. So this is happening. In fact, look at that, 17 reversal, the star card, for sure. This is double 17. You know, like 007. This is 0-1-7 and then 1-7 right here. Holy smokes. It's happening! Okay, top of the deck, no secret to my sauce. 7 in reverse. So yeah, look, I'm parked and it's already happening. Okay, I love it. All right, anything you want to say from here? My divine panel of the Infinite 8, including the Morrigan activated. Okay, anything else needs to be said in here? And now the High Priestess. Dun, 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 faced with the Magician. Oh my gosh, I know my stuff. I know my stuff. Forwards and backwards. Oh my gosh, like this is masterful. So this is 111. I mean, looking at the digits, I mean it could be 21. Blackjack. I called it blackjack. Yep, that's what's happening here. I don't know what the winnings are in blackjack, but dude, I got it. This is knowing your stuff and putting it into play automatic. This is almost like autopilot. This is my new autopilot, my new default. I have raised the bar. And this is not just raised the bar. This is a whole new bar. Oh, this is like spinning bars. Somebody is a rapper here. A rapper. And we're not talking about like customer service. What you call it? Holiday rapper. Sorry. I had to. It did not come out as clean as I wanted, but for sure, it was meant to happen. Knight of Wands in reverse. 10 of Swords. 7 of Swords. 9 of Cups. 4 of Cups. Ace of Wands. And the Death card. So, what's happening here? There is a lack of confidence because there's a huge emphasis on the BS that is happening. The BS that is like right in front of somebody's smile. Like they're hiding something. Some decision is about to occur, and like with a bibbity bobbity boo of the Ace of Wands, death occurs. This is what happens in the day-to-day life of the Morrigan. They detect, you know, they smell fear. They smell fear. That's what that is. Like, they smell fear. This is a whole thing of it. Like, and it slaughters. Like, any BS. That's 17 again. 10 and the 7 of Swords right there. Fantastic. It slays. So, behind, what is it? Devil eyes? Devilish eyes. Something about devil decks, but devilish eyes. There's a smile from Morgan. Like, I got you, Tina. She got me. So, multiple choice questioning here. There might be a little bit of, like, interrogation. There may be a bit of interrogation happening, but there's a bibbity bobbity boo, and death occurs. Final. Flawless victory? I heard final victory. Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords in reverse. You've achieved the calm, Tina. I'm in the calm. Oh, the fountain. This is wonderful. It would be better if it is an upright, but there's a process to everything. And what's behind that? It's kind of like the Ace of Cups. Oh, like the Emperor is like, no, this is actually better, because the Emperor is saying, this big boss is saying, like, you are it, Tina. I've tagged you. You're it. I'm studying you like you are studying me, and I've tagged you. Like, you are a bird to be freed, but, like, I'm monitoring your every move. And look at that, like letting that cube go. And oh, like, this Emperor is building a platform for me too. You see that? I am letting you free, and I'm monitoring you. In a good way, because this is like the major trophy cup right here. I know your potential, and I know that there's more than what I can see your potential is. Derpsy derps. That's fantastic. Okay, so I can internalize this energy. Internalize. Activated. Okay. Alright, so, is it time to do my takeaways? Yes, thank you. Takeaway number 1 for me is Nine of Swords in reverse. Do not stress, Tina. Oh, this is like being on a griddle. Using an electric griddle. It's 27:11 on the clock, but no more. No more. Okay? It's okay. The pressure, the heat is rising. The pressure's on. But it's like, Tina, you're like, what is it? The dragon, what do you call it? What is it? Game of Thrones style? Game of Throwdown style. The second takeaway is 5 of coins. I was going to say the clarifier. Is this a clarifier? Or is it the second takeaway? It's a clarifier. Okay. So know what it looks like, Tina, but don't stress. Don't stress. This is like easy peasy stuff. When you're talking about like Ascended Master style, like that's, you're gonna get right through it. Don't even stress about it. It's coming from the masters, okay? Just shh. It's okay. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Yeah, okay, the second takeaway is the Tower in reverse. It's just about things, process, like follow through, etc. Etc., etc. Do we get a clarifier? No, that just stands on its own. Yeah. Okay. So, my third takeaway is King of Wands. Okay, it's a process. So, this is making a point. I don't feel like this is so much of an external energy, but that external energy exists here, in networks that make a point, by kind of like defending me, within their networks, standing up for me even. But this is dominantly, an internal energy, kind of standing up for myself, making it a point, not letting people bully me around, and not taking every comment as provocation to bully. In fact, any indication of provocation to bully, I don't need to address in that manner. I have the option to like stand independently and just speak facts, and let people show how dumb they are by how they approach me, if done in ill will or ill intent. You know what I mean? That's what's happening for me. Okay, I like it. Okay, what are the 3 takeaways from here? Okay, Going over the 9 of Swords in reverse with a 5 of Pentacles as a prefix clarifier. What's my takeaway to overlap with that? 9 of Wands in reverse. Master number 99 here, also 959, is an angel number for me. So I don't need to show up to, like, the provocations. Again, continuing story of Bungalow Bill. Hey, Bungalow Bill, what did you kill? Bungalow Bill. Hey, one, do, 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 do. I didn't know. I forgot. Okay. Okay. So, anything else for that? No. Okay. I don't know why that's the only time so far that I have ever channeled that song. Anyway, what is the clarifier to the Tower card in reverse is my second takeaway. 4 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I've made the right choices. I've selected the right cup. I have, is it, will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Yeah, please stand up. So this is no longer sitting down. This is real Slim Shady standing up. Yep. What? That's crazy. What? This is crazy good. Okay. Any clarifier to that? Yes? Okay, fine. Okay, well, that's crazy. Okay. Clarifier to that is, that's, okay, that's 2. Cool. Or King of Cups in reverse and Ace of Cups in reverse. So, someone, like, lingering in the shadows, because they have to, kind of like Secret Service agent style, or somebody from the past that, like, there's bad blood between us because they chose they made other decisions in life or whatever, and so, like, it's discreet love, like trophy cup love, you know, discreet. Like, they're making themselves known energetically so that I know that they exist, that this exists, okay? That they're still, I still have their backing. But, like, it's not your usual cup of tea, you know? But, so 4 here, 4, 5, and then the 6 here, right? 6 of Cups, yeah, definitely. This is kinship. They're helping me follow through on things. Because I made the right choice, they respect that. Nanu, the touch is there. And it's a follow through. Don't you know? This is kind of a different form of, like, the Rubik's Cube, except it's pyramid shaped. Do you see? Twist, twist, twist. Okay. Alright, so my third takeaway for the King of Wands. The King of Wands, like, has an outburst, so almost, like, it speaks for itself, like my points. Okay? So what's my, third takeaway clarifier to the King of Wands? The King of Pentacles in reverse. It's just kebabbing any, like, BS, you know, people, managers, bosses that abuse their sense of wealth, or anybody's interpretation of wealth, they will abuse. Okay, so they're abusing their power. Actually, this is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm shish kebabbing that energy. Okay, so this is not a cat fight. This is these are energies that choose to manipulate in a way that they have high positions. However, they don't carry the honor of it. They do those organizations, those entities, a disservice, because they're put in high positions with, but internally they've chosen to be the victim. Therefore, they act out and producing such violence, atrocities, or whatever. It's basically internal treason. This is a Trojan horse that possibly does it without a Trojan condom. That's what that is. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This might be, yeah, for sure. Yeah. This is the kind that, oh, it's yucky. It's yucky energy, okay? So I'm shish kebabbing that. Like, go on, get out of here before I shish kebab you. I don't know. They said to put those tools down. So, being that we started with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I have to give more weight to my power. So this is, holding on to my reserves, holding on to my funds. Like, I don't have, how do I say it? I am being patient and smart with the things that I have to do to assist with the facilitation, which includes the loading time, the transit, the delays, or whatever, or just the wait time. I have to do whatever I have to do in order to make ends meet, which also includes holding on to my reserves, making sure that I don't have, you know, just reducing my payments, reducing my investments externally. And I feel like there's one more thing that has to go with that. Let me see. Because I trust that Spirit has something coming for me. And that's why I have to go, like, dark, you know. So I trust that this forum, these offline convos are very much protected. I don't assume they are. I trust they are, because I'm at a level where if anybody disrespects my privacy within the release or the abuse of my materials, then look up the Morrigan, okay? Look up what you're, like, one of the energies that you'll be up against, okay? Yes, I trust something phenomenal is coming through for me this month. And you know what? the better side, like the great side to this, like, just to, like, add a little smile to your face. There are 28 days in February, okay? And we are already at February 11th or 12th. What day is it? I think it's, well, it's Wednesday. I think it's the 12th, yeah. Oh, yeah, because Valentine's Day is Friday. I totally forgot. Whoop. Okay. I guess I'll bake something for the kids. Normally I would get them something from, like, a chocolate shop or something, but I'll bake something. I really thought I was gonna go, like, I mean, I wasn't, like, running around, like, in this la-ti-da, like, oh, it's gonna be cuffing season, and, you know, I wasn't particularly, like, counting on a date, or, you know, a romance or something. I'm not into that seasonal love thing, you know? If it happens, it happens. And actually, I'm more of an off-season gal. I've talked about this. I like listening to Halloween music at almost all, you know, any time, but not on Halloween. Anyway, so let me give it some feedback real quick. Why didn't I say all these things? I don't know. The Empress in reverse. Yeah, because I can share what I want to share and be as objective as I want to be on the note. All right. So, they were saying I'm supposed to get one more clarifier to this thing here. Yeah, you know, like, if there's, like, famine. Okay, it fell upright. But, if there's, like, famine or whatnot, then I have to look out for my kingdom. I have to look out for my empire to be more exacting on that. And I have to put things into place. So it came in upright on my doing side. So I'm, as an Empress, I'm a lot more direct, a lot more forward with my intentions. So that's what it's saying. So, just to be a bit clearer, I'm going to get a firm clarifier on my third takeaway, clarifier, and then one for the Empress. Okay, so one for my third takeaway clarifier is Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, so there's, this is the part where you roll up your sleeves, you do what you gotta do, okay? Yeah, okay. I can do that. Okay. Alright, and the clarifier for the Empress card on my doing side. Okay. $19 in reversal. The Sun card in reversal. So spotlight is on me. I am being showcased. See, this is badassery. Badassery.com. That's what's happening. Yep. So 319 is an angel number for me. Okay. And then one in honor of the Morgan. Wednesday. 10 of Wands in reverse. She's in addition to the team, and although she may be known for, like, this is like mosh pit, like, energy. This is, like, it's no burden. Definitely. It's like, it's a lot of, like, energy, like, but it's not too much. Like, it's, doing the most naturally. For her, King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so she has taken this, like, a love for me, a great fondness in me, but she's also backed by, you know, healers, undercover healers. She's backed by masculines, whether they're like female, male, non-binary, whatever. She's backed by masculine, like, psychic energy. You see, like, ocean eyes, almost, like, you see that? It blends in with the sea in the background. Yeah, so she's backed by that energy. So King of Cups, I told you, okay? This is, also Jesus Christ energy. This is Archangel Raphael energy. This is Spirit and Cash, like in the back room, or, like, you know, just like, you know, just strolling by, type of energy. And so she's got the backing of that. But it's also saying primarily that she's, this is kind of like, instead of me going stag to, like, let's say prom or whatever, to, like, oh, Valentine's Day, I'll be your date, Tina. This is what she's saying. We're gonna have a Galentine's Day. Yay! Okay, that's crazy. Alright, thanks so much for all donations provided in and of Light and Love that reciprocate equally and therefore abundantly. Amazing grace. Okay. I call back all my power, energy, essence, gifts, strength, blessings, what else? Intellectual property from those that call upon, cash, generates, magnify, multiply, or any variation thereof, the aforementioned ill will, intent, thought form, pattern, and or entity to pass through the white light of the Holy Spirit for cleansing, for blessings, for refortification in me, only me, hassle free, no doubt, no attachment, except for all bonus points included. Thanks so much. Upon closing the portals in this reading, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate corpus too, assisting with the sequence of roll out and Light and Love. I close the portals in this reading. Now.